Hello there! Someone recently turned 40. A fellow whose best days are probably behind him. A relic from the past who will likely never again achieve the heights of popularity he once enjoyed. I'm talking, of course, about Pac-Man!
Created by Toru Iwatani of Namco, Pac-Man was first released in Japanese arcades on May 22, 1980. It came to the US at the end of the year, and its name was changed to Pac-Man for somewhat obvious reasons. Pac-Man quickly became a smash hit sensation. It helped to usher in the golden age of arcades and spawned dozens of maze game clones, none of which would attain the popularity of Pac-Man, save for his better half sequel, Miss Pac-Man. Why was Pac-Man such a hit? Compared to most arcade games at the time, it was a more colorful and easier to play game that appealed to everyone. Men, women, boys, girls, young and old, and Pac-Man happened to be the first true marketable video game mascot on the scene. Everyone loved that little yellow guy. Because of this, for the first time, a video game truly crossed over into pop culture with ease. Pac-Man stuff was everywhere. Shirts, toys, stickers, a cartoon show, trading cards, sleepwear, bumper stickers, puppets, and even a hit song, Pac-Man Fever. Pac-Man Fever, Pac-Man Fever, singing so YouTube doesn't demonetize me. Pac-Man received several sequels and was ported over to numerous consoles and computer platforms, with the most infamous one being the Atari 2600 version. This was massively overproduced and was so terribly received that it helped kickstart the North American video game crash of 1983. But that little pie-shaped guy bounced back and has consistently shown up throughout the decades on handhelds, game compilations, digital stores, mobile apps, and even on Google's homepage for his 30th birthday, where it was played for an estimated 4.8 million hours. That was the 2010 version of Xeroxing your butt. In recent years, there has been a slight Pac-Man resurgence with a new show, the successful Pac-Man Championship Series, and the Pac-Man Battle Royale arcade game. And that merchandise we spoke of, it's still selling in 2020, like expensive Pac-Man coach bags or boxer briefs that I somehow want more than I first realized I would. Now, for the purpose of this video, I will be sticking to mainly Pac-Man merchandise, so no Miss Pac-Man stuff really, with the exception of a couple of things. This mini Miss Pac-Man plush with a pink Lady Luck shirt. I imagine this was marketed towards grandmas flushing their kids' inheritances down the toilet while playing slots. And my Miss Pac-Man cocktail arcade machine with a bootleg board. The monitor needs a little bit of work, and I cannot figure out how to increase the volume. Piece of garbage. Worst 26 bucks I ever spent. Before we get to the toys and the merch and the goodies, we might as well show off some Pac-Man games, right? There's only a couple here I want to focus on. The first is this NES Tengen Pac-Man box variant that was put out for Pac-Man's 10th anniversary. And here's the notorious Atari 2600 card. Get it off the screen before it kills video games again! I've got this set of 4 Pac-Man placemats. It's perfect if you're opening up your own arcade-themed roadstop diner. Here's a Pac-Man record album with the smash hit Take the Fruit and Scoot, and the Pac-Man theme song not once but twice. Now this isn't Pac-Man Fever, nor is it the cartoon song theme. It's this crystal meth whacked out version. This is the Pac-Man card game. It's like, I don't know, Uno, who knows. And to continue the family fun, here's the Pac-Man board game. I'm sure lots of kids lost their marbles over this one. No! I picked up this little homemade art piece at the flea market. It's a nice rendition of the original arcade cabinet's artwork. I'll toss it out later. A nice Pac-Man glass and plastic bowl on top of this metal meal tray. Why, what better way to experience Pac-Man cereal? Part of this nutritious breakfast, because childhood obesity doesn't happen by itself. I had another Pac-Man tray as a kid, but it's long gone. Much like the happiest years of my life. And later on in the day, your healthy school lunch can be packed, get it, in this metal lunchbox. But your 5th serving of milk for the day will have to wait since I'm missing the thermos. Here's a vintage Pac-Man plush doll with a ghost in its teeth and wearing a Hungry for You shirt from the same line as the Lady Luck Miss Pac-Man. Here's a more modern Pac-Man plush And here's a Christmas Pac-Man plush. Maybe you've noticed this from a past video of mine. If so, you're not alone. One time someone came up to me and let me know just how rare this plush doll was, and the fact that it was in good condition was especially noteworthy. This self-proclaimed huge fan of plush then offered to take custody of the plush to protect it multiple times. I am not making this up. But no worries, I'm treating this plush just as well as any other non-insane person would. Here's a Funko Pop Pac-Man doll. Oh, this is gonna be worth a lot of money in the future. This is an investment. Here are 2 wind-up toys, but only Pac-Man still works. Look out, Blinky! I only own a few amiibo, so of course I have to have a Pac-Man one, right? The gold one on the left is a custom paint job that was gifted to me. I like it. I don't have the rubber stopper for this drunk Pac-Man Tomy bank, so when you feed him now, he just poops the coin to the floor. This mechanical Tomy pocket game acts a little bit like Plinko, where you have to maneuver Pac-Man at the bottom to eat the silver balls. It's clever and more fun than it looks. A nightlight. Who better to guide you down the hall for a midnight piss than your buddy Pac-Man? The bulb on this one eventually went out on me, so it's a shame I don't have another. What's that? Pat has a second one? And it's unopened? And it works? And Pat's a lunatic? Yeah, probably. This plush is one of my favorites. A scared ghost. I won it on the Seaside Heights Boardwalk a few years back. Okay, technically it's a Miss Pac-Man plush, but you wouldn't have known that unless I told you! Ah, the Seaside Heights Boardwalk. I spent every childhood summer there as a boy. The feel of the rotting planks beneath my feet. All the wonderful sights and sounds, which in a few years will be probably gone as my aging eyes and ears slowly turn into Pac-Man cereal mush. This old pillow is nice, not clean, very dirty actually, so I probably now have rabies. This second pillow shaped like Pac-Man is strange. I'm not sure how useful this would be. A circular pillow? Maybe if you had a bad case of 80s hemorrhoids? Damn it, where's the sanitizer? This squeaky stress ball is dirty. Again! Jeez! Pac-Man Run for Fun read-along book and audio cassette. I listened to this a lot when I was a kid, but didn't do that much running. Oh man, look at those elite coloring skills. Each ghost with a consistent color. What passion, what drive. Wait, the back page was never finished.
You lazy 5-year-old piece of shit!
Oh, to be young and barely able to read again. How I long for innocent illiteracy. One of the most interesting and educational items is this Pac-Mania book from 1982. It not only includes Pac-Man tips, but also shows lots of Pac-Man products, including some stuff I've already shown in this video. I don't have any Pac-Man booty shorts though, sorry. This book truly provides a snapshot in time of just how popular Pac-Man was. It covers public events Pac-Man showed up at, appearances in media, political cartoons, and more. Most surprisingly, it also discusses the Odyssey 2 game Casey Munchkin in detail, as well as the lawsuit where Atari sued over Casey Munchkin's similarity to Pac-Man. Hey Atari, maybe you should have sued yourself over your shitty port. You almost killed video games. This Pac-Man Ghost LED lamp has 2 modes. The first one has a gradual color shift, and the second mode responds to music. I should probably test this. I could play a song, but I don't want to get demonetized, of course.
Cause I've got Pac-Man fever, Pac-Man fever, it's driving me crazy, driving me crazy. I've got Pac-Man fever, Pac-Man fever, I'm going out of my mind, going out of my mind, yeah, woo, woo. Cause I've got Pac-Man fever, Pac-Man fever.
This vintage Master Monster Muncher pin is disturbing in its homicidal detail of Ghost Massacre. I got this modern shiny enamel cherry pin from a Pac-Man pin blind bag. 1980 Pac-Man earrings. Oh dude, I wish I could have given these to my early 80s tight Pac-Man shirt wearing girlfriend. I dry her off by the pool with my Pac-Man towel. We can go steady and... No Debbie, not the hemorrhoid pillow! We're breaking up! It's now time for the Pac-Man handheld battle royale. Who will be the winner? First up is the MGA Modern LCD game. It has a thumb joystick which controls fairly well. The issue with this game is that it scrolls both horizontally and vertically, so it's hard to keep track of where you still need to pick up dots. The Radio Shack handheld is the same version, but with different sounds and a thinner, worse joystick on the right side instead of the left. Here's the Ntx Pacman 2 from 1981. This is a very good conversion with a vertical screen that emulates the arcade game very well. The 4-arrow control keys aren't perfect but work well enough. Finally, here's the gorgeous looking Coleco tabletop game. While it captures the look of the arcade game on the outside, the actual gameplay stinks, since it's a much smaller and cramped playfield than in the arcade. And so the winner of the Pac-Man handheld battle royale is... the Ntx Pacman 2!
See, batteries aren't like...
Last but not least, this might be the coolest Pac-Man item that I own. This is a press kit to promote limited edition Pac-Man Red Bull cans that were being released. Built to look like a Pac-Man cocktail arcade table, this item features a plexiglass top that swings open to reveal not just a can of Pac-Man Red Bull, but also an original Game Boy system, a Pac-Man Game Boy cart, and a set of 3 enamel pins. Good on Red Bull for going through this sort of effort.
And that just about covers all the Pac-Man merchandise I have laying around. Pac, if you're watching out there, I just want to let you know that turning 40 isn't the end of the world. We're not old. We both have plenty of years ahead of us. We can accomplish new things and grow and become better people. Well, with that said, I'm going to go play some NES or maybe go on eBay and buy an expensive game I really don't need. Take care, everyone. Happy birthday, Pac!